Hello and welcome. Let's begin with a bow. I'm going to invite us to sit for a little bit. First, just beginning to notice the body and space. Making any adjustments that allow you to arrive a little bit more fully. Gently turning the attention to the body breathing. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. You may scan here for a moment, tuning into any sensations in particular that are uncomfortable. Just noticing where you notice the discomfort in the body. Seeing if there's any storyline that goes along with it. Any emotions. And seeing if just for this moment you can allow those thoughts and emotions to pass. Coming back with curiosity and kindness to the sensation directly. Saying hello to what's here. Or as Heller describes in our reading this week, saying yes. Saying yes to the pain that's here. The discomfort. Just taking a few moments in your own way to say yes to what is arising in this moment. Just pure sensation. If stories arise or narratives, just allowing them to pass. Seeing if you can bring kindness and care just to the direct sensation. Maybe just bring the warmth of the breath to that area. You may notice if you sense any shifts. Coming back again and again with kindness and care. Acceptance. see if you can notice spaciousness. Around the sensation, within the sensation. And you may notice, as Tara Brach describes, a form of detangling. And in your own way, pausing here, acknowledging with gratitude the work that you've done. Closing with a bow if you wish. We're going to talk a little bit today about pain. I wonder how many of you experience pain. Perhaps we all do because we're alive. My current pain is in my left shoulder. It's been there for about 3 months, like a knot that I got from moving vigorously in a way that I hadn't in a long time. And so the pain has been with me. When we often think of pain, we can think of the first arrow as sensation. So for me, there's just a tight knot here, right between my shoulder blade. And then the second arrow becomes the thoughts and emotions we have about the pain. So for me, that is a story about having pushed myself too hard, a story about aging, getting older and not healing as quickly as I once did. Stories about not accepting my body as it is and going at the pace that is right for me. There's some sadness there. Questions or fears around why it's not healing more quickly. Fears and thoughts maybe about me needing to go to a doctor and get it checked out. I've already seen chiropractor and massage therapist. Even those healing things can be forms of aggression, depending on our attitude. And so in the reading this week, Heller describes the importance of coming back to sensation and that first arrow directly. And in this way, Buddhism can become a pain relief. Our acceptance of sensation as it is can be a form of pain relief. The suffering really begins with the stories and the emotions that come after the pain. And it's not like the pain completely goes away, but something shifts as we begin to say yes to our experience as it is, rather than attaching to how we would like things to be. So we start to say yes all of our lumps and bumps and knots and quirks to our pain. In this way, we actually begin to go towards our pain, allowing it to teach us, allowing it to transform us. There can be a lot of wisdom in our pain. Not just our emotional or our physical pain, our knots, but our emotional pain. Even our histories, our traumas can have a great deal of wisdom. And as we go towards the pain, we receive jewels of wisdom. Our clients often come into our office not wanting to experience things. Well, some come in wanting to tell you about their trauma very quickly in a disembodied way, which is not advised. And some want to avoid it altogether, pretending like whatever happened never happened, because that's how they've learned to survive or cope. And so we have the task as therapists to support people in relating to their pain, relating directly and honestly with kind and care, standing with them in their pain, their suffering, their trauma, helping them move through it and find these pearls of wisdom within the pain. No dirt, no lotus, someone said once. We emerge from our pain with our jewels, our lotus flowers, and our pearls. And so as therapists, we end up being guides, supporting people with relating directly to what has been the most challenging or difficult for them. It's not an easy task. Many people would rather like to avoid their pain with substances or distractions, television, fudge ice cream, you name it, pick your poison. Sometimes drugs, sometimes alcohol, sometimes sex, sometimes relationships. All kinds of ways we try to avoid our pain, but our pain emotionally, and especially in the traumatized body, it keeps coming back. It comes back again and again to be healed. And so our clients enter, and some of them might want to work right away, very fast. And some of them might want to avoid it altogether. And our task becomes to keep our client within their window of tolerance, within their own threshold of what's actually manageable. So they're not dissociating or shutting down, and they're also not hyper aroused or wanting to fight or flee. Our mindfulness practices and self-regulation can support widening our window of tolerance. So we can do more work, deeper work, but we have to go slow. We have to take our time. We have to establish trust, which takes time. And slowly, 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 the client will reveal what's happening. And the thing about pain in the body is the body remembers. The body remembers pain. It also knows how to heal from pain. And so in the seat of the therapist, we're required to do a good amount of listening. Listening to ourselves, our own therapeutic intuition, what we sense in our own bodies, emotionally, physically, qualities of our own mind. Also, we must deeply listen to our clients beyond their words. They might tell a story of being okay, or a story of having come through X, Y, or Z. But the body remembers. And we can start to listen to the words beneath the words, the somatic sensations, the feelings, the small muscle contractions that teach us about our client's nervous system and body. And we can pace with our client. And pace with them within their window of tolerance. And that means telling some people to slow down. Or even just taking a deep breath. Our clients will often do the same. And we invite our clients to begin to notice the sensations that are present. Just like in our first meditation, what's here? Our histories live in the present in our bodies. And so we can study those histories, the memories, the physical sensations. And we can start to learn how they would like to heal. We can start to teach our clients how to say yes to their experience, even if it's challenging. And within the challenge and the pain, a new horizon exists beyond the pain. In this way, going directly into the client's experience as they're ready and resourced and within their window of tolerance, we can help them begin to make meaning out of their experience. We can help them begin to understand and heal, create art, music, and poetry, and use all of that pain to help others, to open wide, vast, compassionate, tender heart, to learn how to love the self in ways that other people just don't know how to. Learn to love others, their broken, vulnerable, tender hearts. And in this way, our pain actually becomes our teacher. Our pain is the source of our wisdom. The source of our potential for transformation. And with guidance and with care, at the proper pace, and with abundant amounts of resources, we can begin to heal. But we do need to start there with our resources and widening that window of tolerance, forming trust. Establishing self-care routines and practices that allow us to feel nourished. Learning how to regulate our own nervous system. And as our clients begin to learn this, there's more and more potential for more and more healing. And as we dive deeper and deeper into our trauma work, we can pause and stop and adjust. We can regulate. I can remind them that they're not alone. They have us. We're in relationship. It's not the same trauma that perhaps it once was. We can help them find their bodies again. Even though the body with trauma isn't always a safe place, we can slowly help our clients find their bodies again. Be embodied. There's a lot more to say on this topic. Many courses have been taught on trauma. Series after series. This is just a few introductory words, and I hope they have been impactful for you. Remembering starting by going slow, forming trust, building resources, and coming back again and again to the wisdom of the body, the pre-thought body, sensation body, pre-emotion body. Because if we listen and we accept and we embrace it, our bodies know how to heal. Thank you. Let's close here with a bow.